everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Cowboys going up against the Redskins. With that, let's send you up to Landover, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they enter play here. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
Let's go!
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 20. Bowler there for the tackle.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run. And it was
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Pierre Garçon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put him in the driver's seat.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball. Washington as they come onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more line really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got as
well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 50 yards. 1 quarter down. It's the Redskins that have the early lead. We'll head back to FedEx Field after this timeout. 1st and 10. So they're operating in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. 5 yards on the pickup. And it
on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now they run with Sims. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Charles Sims, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball.
Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
They really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take another shot here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing field with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. And able to find Garcon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 11. And on 4th down, has it 1st and 10. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Jordan Reed was the intent.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Back to throw. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. Again, he'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. This is a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
And we're need for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18. Come onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they are going to set up Washington as they come onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But
now whistles come in. We get to halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Let's go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It's still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. He'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick in the gas drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, Let's go.
And the drive begins here with Sims. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
But with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where it's a foot race. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Charles Sims with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast.
And 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the left. Oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and...
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start with it as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake, minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive there.
There's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually, he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
It's brought in by Dodson. 7 yards there, good enough to move.
Routes are supposed to be run in the NFL. Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 11 yards that time.
He decides to run with the football. There's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Good job by the take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
And there's a flag on the field. And a nifty little deke juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Good work, D. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's the rookie from Oklahoma, Charles Tapper, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they begin the fourth quarter play. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw, and he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be they come onto the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of it out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give him a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. They go play action here on first down. And they can't get the long connection as it falls in.
The place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes, young man, the first sack of his NFL career. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Now as they get set to begin another possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And some room to roam now. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.